This is huge. Thank you all for being here. We are Gingin, and Brazil is the 5th largest country in the world. Yet 96% of us don't have access, 96% of us still relies on cash payments. And when we do have access to basic financial services, we are paying $8 billion on banking fees. The result is that half of us don't have access to basic financial services. That means that 120 million people are either unbanked or underbanked. My name is Bruna, and I am an MBA student at Kellogg. And after working for 8 years at the largest international bank in Brazil, I realized how unfair this is. So I'm one of the co-founders of Gingin, and we believe that every single one of these people deserves to have access to basic financial services. These are people like Dani. Dani is a micro-individual entrepreneur, and to run her business, she would only accept cash payments and then take 1 hour line in a Western Union-like place just to pay her bills. Like Dani, only this year, there are more than 12 million micro-individual entrepreneurs joining the system, growing at a 50% rate. And these small and mid-sized businesses represent 27% of the Brazilian economy. That's almost 1/3 of our GDP. So we launched Gingin. Gingin is the first neobank in Brazil providing services to both individuals and companies. That's how we started, just like Venmo, because we thought, what's a millennial that doesn't use Venmo, right? We were wrong. Brazilians needed much more than just Venmo. So since our launch 2 years ago, we developed a complete financial ecosystem for individuals. Our clients can pay their bills, open an account, a paperless account in minutes, and issue a credit card to do online or in-store purchases. All of this is for free. Our app has already been tested and downloaded by more than 20,000 people in Brazil. And all of this is compliant with local regulations. But remember that I mentioned that 1/3 of our economy is on the small businesses. So we realized that that should be our focus. So we opened our interfaces and became the first fintech as a service for companies in Brazil. Our companies now can do bill processing, payroll processing, issue corporate cards. And this is where we're making money. We have several revenue streams. We have monthly subscription plans from free to up to $25. And we have a revenue share with Visa for each transaction that a customer does in our card. Now, we are not only saving companies time, we are saving them money so that they can focus on what really matters, developing their business and achieving their goals. Remember Dani? Dani and her business now can live a complete financial life. And it's not only Dani. We have been providing business banking for more than 10 companies so far, and more than 9.5 active users on the B2C side. But as I mentioned, we aim higher. We believe that every single one of the 120 million people should have access to financial services. So our growth strategy is on the B2B2C. That means that we are enabling underbanked companies to bank unbanked individuals. How does that work? Our client, for example, is the Recycling Association of Rio. They are paying their garbage collectors through a co-branded credit card. So now, more than 2 million unbanked individuals have access to financial services. And we are reaching these individuals through only one business partnership. That's our growth strategy. So far, we are generating revenues. We have almost $1 million in annualized revenues for this year. And our customers have approved our solution. We have a pipeline of more than 50 companies that are just waiting for Gingin to be able to plug them into our solutions. And these include other associations, such as the Truck Association in Rio. We do have some achievements so far. We won earlier this year the Kellogg Venture competition and the Wharton Startup competition. And one question that I got a lot throughout these competitions was, how have you developed such a robust product? And the answer is very simple. It's all about the people. These are our founders. They were not able to fly all the way back from Brazil, unfortunately. But let me introduce you to them. Stephanie, she's an entrepreneur. This is her third venture. And she has also a deep experience on the fintech environment. She's the co-founder of the Brazilian Association of Fintechs. Myself, I already mentioned before, I have 8 years experience on the largest international bank in Brazil, so I understand the system. And Renato, he's our software engineer with more than 6 years experience doing that. On top of that, we have 4 more people working full-time to develop our solution. So far, we have done the first steps, but we still need your support. We need help to integrate the pipeline of clients that are just waiting for us, to prepare our model for our largest seed investment, and to continue investing in our technology. We want you to help us take the next big step and make an impact for the unbanked and underbanked people in Brazil. Thank you so much for listening.